Woo!
And we let it fly again.
Oh, yes.
It was incredible. You know, it was interesting because there was like a night and day difference between yesterday and today.
Learning to fly involves as much learning on the ground as in the air. An important part of that are your briefings and debriefings with your flight instructor.
So full flaps allows you a steeper descent angle, but then we had a crosswind, right? So we had to throw in some correction for the crosswind.
Chris has already experienced a crosswind landing in the airplane, so Doris decides to improve his skills using the crosswind simulator.
So wing is low, into the wind. Using your toes to keep the nose straight, nice. Oh, keep that wing low, keep that wing low.
But one of the things I really want to focus on today is just the pattern sequence, you know, like being able to get up from A to B and then stay in the pattern and just do multiple touch and goes. I mean, I'd like you to get like 70 landings in today, you know, just practicing every time. All right. And we can do it in that. And you would never be able to do that in an airplane, but you can do it in that because you can put yourself on a 1 mile final over and over and over, and we just keep going.
Talk about what was just happening. What did you see the lights do?
Turn red, I'm going too fast.
What do you mean by fast? Describe.
Or my airspeed. Too fast. No?
That has nothing to do with airspeed. What's that give you?
Oh, I'm too low.
Too low.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so what's the fix?
Increase my speed,
Okay.
my throttle.
Also look at what's going on here. You need one more notch of flaps and we're a little fast. So some of this can be fixed just by bringing those up a smidge.
Okay.
If we were on speed and we saw that, we'd have to add power.
Okay.
But since we're fast, we control speed with what? Pitch. So we can pull up a little bit, get our speed under control, not a lot, just a little, and then that will help fix our altitude as well.
When you're done here and you pursue this further and you do some cross-country planning, you'll work on creating navigation logs, which is, we used to do it paper and pencil, longhand, like at a kitchen table the night before a flight. Now you can do it really easy, which is kind of cool. So
Flying is much easier today thanks to the electronics revolution.
I wanted to spend a little bit of time going over Jeppeson's mobile flight deck VFR app.
Craig Thig from Jeppesen demonstrates how tablet computers have greatly simplified flight planning and navigation. There are lots of different apps available from different manufacturers, and Craig says tools like these provide you better situational awareness. Sherry is now back in the sim working on taxiing. Dan throws a new task into the mix.
Now, while you're taxiing, if you were to call up the ground or the CTAC, contact traffic advisory frequency, what would you tell them?
I would say Grand City traffic. This is 172 Romeo Bravo. Approaching, would you say, well, no, because we're not in the air.
Good.
Taxiing to runway 28.
Excellent.
Out at the airport, Chris meets his guest flight instructor for the day.
If you have any reluctance to really bank the plane steeply,
Right, no, I don't.
yeah, I didn't figure you did, but it's like this is the way to get over it. If you have no reluctance whatsoever, it's just a fun exercise. Yeah.
Dave Hirschman is an editor-at-large for AOPA Pilot magazine. He's also an aerobatic pilot and an experienced flight instructor.
180-degree turn, acquire the target, hit it again, right in the middle.
Yeah, and I guess we're just going to go out and do some stalls and slow flight and all that.
All right.
Are you good with that?
That's fine.
Yeah. Has he done any of that yet?
We did it all in the sim. We didn't get a chance this morning, but
Okay.
And Nick is going to take to the air with legendary air show pilot Sean D. Tucker.
Because I fly with my fingers, and I just really, and it's subtle nudges and touches, because you start doing this,
Okay.
the airplane doesn't want to do that. She wants to be caressed through the sky.
Yeah.
And later, our three budding aviators got together to swap stories of the day's adventure.
All right, girlfriend, who'd you fly with? How'd it go? It was amazing. I flew with Pia from Flying Magazine, so it was cool. You know, this is my third time in a plane, and so it was interesting to kind of get a different, instructor's perspective, right? You know, I ended up kind of controlling everything through taxi and takeoff. You know, we worked on a lot of slow speed maneuvers, which was really cool. I would like to be further along, to be honest, you know, as far as like the traffic pattern and landings.
It's really incredible.
Cool.
You do very well with, you know, your small, smooth corrections, and you have very good command of the airplane.
You think this 1 week ready to solo thing's going to work?
Absolutely. I have full confidence in the 1 week to solo program. I'm glad you do. No, I do too. I'm just kidding.
I'm not there yet. Do I think I can get there in the next few days? Absolutely.
It was funny because first of all, it was like saying bye, Mom, because I'd only flown with Doris, you know, so flying with somebody else was something different.
Oh, cloud. Yeah, you know, these little fair weather cumulus clouds like we've got in front of us now, they're kind of the dividing line between the bumpy air and the smooth, cool air.
And we hadn't been higher than like 3,500 feet, and we went up to 7,000 today. Yeah, above the clouds, snaking through there.
You can find a nice open spot and go ahead and climb up above the clouds. Are you kidding me? It'll be so smooth you won't believe it. Really? Yeah. All right. Sure.
Well, I had Sean D. Tucker, and it was ridiculously awesome. And,
Yeah, baby.
so
There we
got
go.
off.
We're gonna fly it, buddy.
And then we tried the toilet paper trick. I don't know, have you heard of the toilet paper trick?
I haven't heard that. Fill us in. I'm afraid to ask.
It involves a whole roll of toilet paper that you throw out the window.
Hey, bums away. Power up. Cruise. And just do a little right turn and a hard left turn.
And he said, bombs away, and he chucks a roll of toilet paper out the window. And we're above like the huge swamp, like out in the middle of nowhere, like way above it. And then we just cut right at about like 45-degree bank for 30-degree heading. And then we really cut left at like 60-degree bank.
There it is. There we go. Right toward. No, you got it. I got the power. You got the airplane. So just point right toward the middle. All right. Got it a little lower. Get right toward the middle of it. Get it. Right toward the middle. Okay. Just right turn. Go left. Hard left turn. Go for it. Ollie ho. Right in the middle. There you go. Right, hit that right in the middle. A little down. Come right. Okay, confirm kill.
I felt like I was breaking the rules turning at 60 degrees because Doris, I don't, she wants me to do it the right way. I don't go past maybe 20, 25, maybe 30. I ain't going 60. I'm like, really, Dave? Keep going.
We've created a monster there. He's showed no reluctance to bank steeply and wants to crank this thing over. And he went after that toilet paper the way a terrier goes after a rat. I mean, he was on it. He really flies the plane well. I would guess he's far beyond his actual experience level. I mean, he's got an excellent understanding of of pitch and power and how they relate to each other, and he's very confident, and he's getting his procedures just down, and he's got nice soft hands. He really flies the airplane like a very experienced pilot.
So we got off, and we went up to about 3,000 feet, and he was like, all right, let's do wing overs. I was like, all right, I don't really know what that is, but...
All a wing over is a 180-degree turnaround. We're just going to make our own roller coaster. Okay. Up we go. Woohoo! Way out. Oh, yeah, baby. And look over, and we'll push in a little rudder. Oh, yeah. And we let it fly again. Oh, yes. And it's not aerobatic. It's just a turnaround maneuver. If you got the tight canyon or something, up you go. Oh, yeah. Back on the stick. Little right rudder. The wing's still flying. Look at the airspeed. All right. I've installed it. Man, that's awesome.
That was really sweet. So it was a blast. I loved it.
How did it feel bodily wise? Did you feel sick or scared or nervous?
I didn't feel sick, but I got the tinglies. But I like the tinglies, so like I can feel I'm getting hot and everything like that. But it was really fun. I loved it.
That's fun. Well, I have to ask you guys. This is day 3. The clock is ticking. You're almost halfway through. So how's it going?
I think really well. We got a bit of a rivalry here going on, but not really.
So it's
like
a guy. It's a guy thing.
Whatever you did today, I did it upside down and sideways.
Yeah, so
Is that right?
And 20 times too.
These are the hares. I'm more the tortoise.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, are you pleased with how you're grasping it?
I am. I am, but I know that I'm like this much on a scale that's huge, and I have a lot to learn. But it's satisfying to see that kind of grow a little bit. I mean, I know it has to grow a lot farther, and the question is, will it grow that much by Saturday? I sure hope so, and I feel good about it. But
yeah, I live my life day to day. You know what? I do. So I hope so. But you know what? I'll be honest, like guys, it's like a competition. But if I don't feel 100% comfortable on Saturday, that I won't. And that's fine. I think that's what I learned from P today. To find out that like this incredible, pilot is like, look, it took me a solid 6 months. It actually made me feel a lot better. I'm not gonna take, I like I said, I've already gone through like 18 lives. I'm not gonna take a calculated risk. So, if I feel comfortable, great. So we'll see how tomorrow goes and we'll go from there.
Look how coordinated that is. Woo! Very nice. That's sexy. Being smooth is sexy. Exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah.